The liberation that mathematics does to everybody who comes to visit mathematics is to give you way out of problems. As problem is dynamic, that's how solutions are dynamic. Meaning, if problem move to the y direction, you should have a solution that must go to y direction. If problem move to b direction, you should have a solution that means move to b direction. Example is what we experienced in Nigeria in just this past few years when things started changing. Fuel price moved from 180 to 1,200. Fuel price moved from 180 to 1,000, and they are now selling about 900 plus. That is problem already. Problem have just moved from a certain degree. Maybe it was on 20 degree. It moved to 180 degree. You that is trying to solve that problem, you are you are moving to 140 degree. You are wrong, sir. You are trying to solve the problem. Problem has already moved from 20 degree to 180 degree. You are moving from 20 degree to 30 degree. Even some moved from 20 degree, they moved backward to 15 degree. Many are caged. Many are caged on these aspects in life. When your problem move, you got to solve the equation that must make you move towards a direction to counter the problem you are experiencing. You must counter it. What helps you is what you know. What you know helps you when you are moving. You apply wisdom. You don't move anyhow. Once you see that problem has started, you settle down. You try to recall what you have learned while watching some videos online. You recall what you have learned while making your personal physical research. You recall what you have learned that someone told you. You recall what you have learned when you were approaching situations to solve them. And you gather all of this to tackle this question that arise, or this problem that arise. You start seeing yourself flying already. So many were lost. Up till now, lots are lost. I've heard about someone who took her life. Why? Because he went into borrowing in a very difficult economic situation. Economy crashed. It happened in Benin here. Economy crashed. Our problem increased from 20 degree, it increased to 180 degree. Problem increased. That's the reason. That is when we say fuel price move from 180 to 1,000. That is one problem just increased now from 20 degree to 180 degree. Many are still finding it difficult to locate the degrees that problem have moved through. That's why someone went to borrow money, millions of naira, when the economy crashed. That's when you want to borrow money to set up your business. You are joking, my friend. Borrowed money and he could not recover from it. It happened in Benin here. What did he do? He only carried rope. When he saw that there is no way out, the business failed. Once economy changed, it's like, and it changed very sharp. If you are plotting the graph, the fall was too much. Then this person went to borrow money. After borrowing money, he couldn't retrieve. He couldn't redeem the money he borrowed. And it was too big that this person saw that he wasn't having any solution to pay back. Land, there's no amount of land he has to sell that will pay that money because it was too big. What the person just quietly did, he took economy moved 180 degree from 20. This person took the degree of to solve the solution from that 20. Instead of to move again, he moved backward. He moved towards just 2 degree. He moved to 2 degree. From that 2 degree, he wasn't having solution to even move back to 20 degree. What he could think about is to carry rope. He put rope on the neck. That is he moved from 2 degree backward again to 0.0003 degree. Backward, lost. Lost in solution. Lost in solution. That's the reason why. That is the reason why I have come. That you might have life. That you might have solution. That you might have it more abundantly. I'm not going to fall again. You have watched me fall before. I'm falling because I want you to be liberated. I'm falling because I want you to know it in life. Today, you can't even hear of that person. The person is already 6 feet below the ground. At the end of the day, that industry, they will not write bad debts because they don't have anybody to ask of the money. Who borrowed it was the person, and the person by himself. You see what's trying to struggle for finance, and at the same time, you don't have solution to question that are those people who are taking their life on a daily basis, or who are unaliving their self, who are taking their life. It's because they have no solution to life problems. Life problem hits them from left to right, give them woto, but yet no way out. So the way out that they are thinking about, some way out is to go and borrow money. Some way out is to take their life. Some way out is to go into robbery. Some way out is to go into cyber thefts, Yahoo. Some way out is to go into kidnapping. Some way out is to go into politics. Some way out is to go and work in a place that they can thief. These are the things that are running in people's mentality. Instead of them, that's the reason why I'm trying to drive you away from forefathers' idea or forefathers' mentality and bring you up to where you are supposed to be in life. Life teaches lessons. And when you have upgraded yourself, you have built yourself above the bad lessons of life, you start seeing yourself above problems. Because any problem that comes from any angle at any time, you have the solution. When it comes from the left, you have the solution in the left. When you come from the east, you have the solution. When it comes from the west, you have the solution. When it comes from the south, you have the solution. When it comes from anywhere, you have the solution. How did those solutions came? Those who invested. Listening, watching videos online. They have been liberated. They have been what? Liberated. They have been liberated. Anytime I hear people saying, I shake my head many times. Kai! I feel very disappointed to hear that they are saying that where water got into coconuts, the world doesn't know it. Hell! These people are really soaked in forefathers' mentality. They are soaked in it. They are soaked. They will say the world doesn't know it. They are not talking about themselves, that they don't know it. They will say the world. In fact, a lot of proverbs have run a lot of business down. They will say, now God, now they drive fly from cow wey no get tail. There was not God come dey help am dey drive fly. You see how people are thinking rubbish. They say na God dey help cow wey no get tail dey drive fly comot. Na God na dey help am. Hell! Okay, what about those people wey be say they get accidents? They don't get leg again. You know that man. What's his name again? I forgot. He doesn't have the legs are not there. He doesn't have leg. He only have hand. Man, the owner of is it not TikTok? It's not TikTok. The founder of TikTok. Which of them doesn't have legs? Only have hands. Can you remind me? Founder of TikTok now. Yes. No, not TikTok. One of these social media platforms. I think it's TikTok. Is it TikTok? Not. Please, if you can remember, it doesn't have hand. It doesn't have leg. I mean, you only have hands. Founder of TikTok. I think so. Founder of TikTok. That millions or billions of users are using. Have no hand. Have no leg. Please, if I'm right, say I'm right. I know it's one of them, but I'm not so sure of what I'm not so sure of this, but I know it's one of these social media founder that doesn't have. It doesn't have legs, but you only have hands. Okay, who normally help that person to go and to move to travel or to move to various places? Who normally help that person that he succeeded in becoming $1 billion rich? Who helped him? That some part